Hello, everybody. Stoto here and Kent. We are here to give you a review for game week 29 versus Bloemfontein Celtic away. We actually won that game. I thought we were going to draw, but we actually won that game 2-0 with a convincing, solid, okay performance. Kent, how are you, boy?
I'm not the boy, winner.
You let me do the intro.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. So yeah, you can talk. You can do your thing from here on.
I was really happy with that performance. Two teams that ball, like proper ball.
Mm-hmm.
You saw at the end of the game, Rulana even rushed to ask for Maduka's autograph and ask for himself.
Gastro 2 weeks ago said Maduka's passing triangles should be included in coaching manuals and coaching clinics all over South Africa.
That's true. That's true. You know, as much as you guys talk about Maduka ball, like I don't watch it as much as I should. But every time I think of watching Letsane Palane and Neomayema, I'm always excited to watch those guys play football. We don't usually go to the stadium and
lose.
And yeah, man. But also we don't go there and like win convincingly. Every time we win, it's a bit scrappy.
0-2-1. You're right. The last time we had Coach Pizza, was it the one year label or was it the one we won?
No, we won it. It's the one where they got the penalty at AJ, I think.
Oh yeah. And then we lost.
Yeah. She scored. No man, we won it. She scored a penalty. I forgot who else scored. Klompo. Oh wait, Libusa or Klompo?
Libus from Klompo's rebound. It was Libus from Klompo's long shot rebound. Yeah.
Yes. And before then, before then, she scored 1-0. Before then, when we won the league, it was a 0-0 draw. And then the other one, Snoti scored.
Mm-hmm. But listen, we haven't lost in Bloemfontein in 16 years. And the boys, Corner said we haven't lost since 2006 or something like that. Crazy record for Bloemfontein.
Yo. That's a proper record. That's a proper record.
Crazy record for Bloemfontein. So what? Yeah. I don't like watching football like this. I don't know about you. I don't like watching football's not emotions and nothing on the line really.
Yeah, like you win and you just change channels.
Exactly.
Same here. I want to like after winning such a game, but like one more point. Like I think maybe because the past two seasons we won it on the last day.
The first one, the first of the three, the second last game.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. It's nicer that way. So man, you're just happy for the ones like just chasing records, really getting his goals.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I wasn't happy about today is how late we made subs. Like we made subs very late.
Very late, yeah.
Yeah. But I was happy to see Grand Mangaman play. I was happy to see Kapinga back.
Mido.
I wasn't happy to see Mido. No, Mido doesn't excite me.
No man. He must. Hopefully, this was he'll settle in and see how things are done with Sundowns, and hopefully next season he'll give.
Mido arrived before the Bible last season. Like, how long must it take?
Yeah, we changed coaches. Remember, Coach Bizo and these coaches are not doing the things the same.
The same.
Yeah. So I still have Mido. He can help us next season.
Bring back Lompo, man. I miss Lompo.
Yeah.
Couldn't win the league in a politics, you know.
They're politics before the end of the season. after the end of the season.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, anyway, yeah, like over around the emotions, like look like any jokes, fella. But anyway, to be honest, it was a good game. I was happy. Nah, I'm really happy with certain individuals and thinking if we fine tune this thing, because I still feel like we are not there yet.
True, same. I think we can get better. You're right.
Yeah.
We can certainly get better. If okay, we're gonna speak about the Sunday review. If you tell me to rate the season, I'll give you a number and I'll explain why. That's why it gives me even more hope for next season. We can get two bars better, because there are certain players who get better, the coaches will get better. The system you're playing will fine tune. We'll come up with new stuff. We've got an innovating coaching team. So I have a feeling next season we might win more than one trophy. I hope so. And if we add where we are supposed to add, not a big market, not a big transfer window for us, but add quality where we need to, and we know where that is needed. Tabelo needs cover, and that one magical player or two from SuperSport or from Pirates.
I think we're also gonna have to take decisions on. We have a lot of eights. There's too many eights. You still have Luvio Pewa who's on loan. You have Maras Pesishem Kize. I know. I've been seeing tweets, but we need a 6, which I agree with. But I wonder, like, must we take Pesishem Kize on loan, or what must we do? You still have them Julie Boy. It's tough.
Interesting, but I think we can agree that next season there are certain games when River will need a rest or dropping just to wake him up, and we'll need good cover at 6. Currently, maybe we might not have that cover, but next season we'll need good cover at 6.
Yeah, that's true. And then now, in my opinion, I feel like we really need the Homogwena. If there's one player who I feel is a direct replacement for Shombo, it's the Homogwena.
But we've been saying this for a while now. Like, it's not the first thing. Hey, like, it's been maybe 2 seasons or 3 seasons now. You've been saying with Debo Mukwena is, you earmark him as replacement for Shombo. It's interesting.
Yeah, and it becomes tricky when you still have 2 kids. Not really kids, but like you still have 2 very talented players who are nicknamed Xavi and Busquets.
In your MVP.
You know what I mean? And also still have Grand Mangaman. I think Grand Mangaman is probably top 5 most talented in our squad. Most naturally talented players. Grand Mangaman is a huge talent. Mfanola, in the perfect world, that boy is already in Europe. In the perfect world.
Oh,
he's way too talented.
That's a massive shot. That's I know better than you've seen Grant so many times.
I've seen him so many times, boy. You know, Grand Mangaman. Like when I think of Grand Mangaman, I think like players like Botevo Homogwena, like those guys are special. Like they shouldn't be playing in the PSL. It's like Shampo Kekana. You know, Shampo Kekana like shouldn't have played in the PSL for all these years. Shampo has the height, has all the tools you need. Like, can you imagine if Shampo like was? Can you imagine like Shampo's best at his best, like 2013-14 season? Can you imagine Shampo maybe like in a midfield here, Everton? Shampo could probably be a cult hero there.
And he was supposed to go to Europe, like what was it? How many years ago was that?
Yeah, it was 2013-14 Swansea. He was supposed to go to, but hey, that's probably even a classified story.
But yeah.
But like when you think of those type of things, yeah, we digressed so much, ne?
Yeah.
Like this just happened to be a conversation. Hopefully, like when I watch this, it's a conversation I enjoy as well. But yes, going back to this game, the only down for me was the subs were too late. Another thing is, I don't know. I'll keep saying this until you guys are annoyed in the comments and saying all type of things. Gaston Sereno's body language still doesn't convince me, and the way he's playing still doesn't convince me that Gaston is giving his all.
You know, when we were speaking about next season giving hope, and when we said when you have too many age, you need to make decisions. I wanted to tell you already, we probably need a 10. We need another 10 to replace the elite 10 that we have, because I don't know, man. I'm starting to get the feeling that you've been having. I don't know. I don't know about Gaston.
No, Gaston hasn't convinced me, Hore. You know, a player can dip in form, and maybe because like you wanted to go, you wanted this and that, but you know there are some players like Keegan wanted to go, Keegan Dolly wanted to go, but until his last game, that boy body language, his attitude never changed.
Yeah. Sure.
And when I think about it, Gary, like I feel for players like Gift Mutuba. You see Gift, you can see this guy's fighting. You can see Shaluli is fighting. Like, I think they deserve better. Like, they deserve a player who's on the same mindset level. Like, you know, games like this, I know, like, you would be crazy to have a player of Gaston's quality on the bench when you still have you still have like certain milestones you want to reach as a team, or like the milestone you reached of first team to go unbeaten away. You know, you still want to win the league, convincing points. We said the magic points would be 66, and look, like we win our last game at 67. We were not too far off, and you are 3 points away from 70 points, and you are 5 points away, or 5 points away from the record.
4 points away from matching it, and 5 away from
a new record. So that's a good season. Like, remember when we were talking, Sundowns hadn't reached like 60 points in such a while since like. So I know, like, when you go into games like that, you can drop Gaston, but you know, when you look at when you're looking at what you are trying to build for next season, we already won the league, and I think maybe start Domingo the way you started him, who I think was good today, and then start Kapinga or even Grand Mangaman where you started Gaston today. These guys are still hungry. These guys will give their all.
So much more.
So much more, because I know Gaston is a magician. Gaston creates, you know what I mean? But not to be honest, his body language and his work rate and his attitude towards Spanish High hasn't convinced me this season. And I might be crazy. Some people might be seeing it otherwise, but you know what I mean. I'm not really happy. I know Gift might not have had the best game, but now I was really happy with his performance.
Yeah, Gift might not have the same talent as Gaston Sereno, but his fight is different. I don't know, because if this is he wants to impress, but his fight is different. Like, even though like we said, another talented Gaston, he fights in every game that he's played. He fights. He shows commitment. Gaston, I don't know. Like, I'd say it's good. I'd say it's. I've convinced myself, or maybe like after that Sagaya High, he'll come good, but he's not. He hasn't come good.
He just went through the motions this season, to be honest.
I'm not saying Odala Kabomu badly. It's just maybe subconsciously his mind is not there. You know, you can do something, but your mind is on what you are doing, because it's
But sometimes you're so good. Sometimes you give a good performance, even when your mind is not fully there. Yeah. But to be honest with you, today was a very good shift. The performance of the entire team was good. When we go into the ratings, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna shock. I'm gonna say something that is probably gonna shock you.
Mm-hmm.
That I observed Kajenu, and I told myself, you know what? Things end. Sometimes Luther, we hold on to things because of what some people have done in the past, and sometimes when you look at it now, you're like, this is no longer the same.
Kennedy. We can go into
No, not Kennedy.
no,
Not Kennedy.
we can go to the ratings.
Oh, you wanna go now? Have you said everything you wanted to say about this game?
Yes. I just wanted to ask you a question. Maybe I'll ask later. Okay, you answer later. As the season is progressing, should I feel like I won game? How one game?
Yeah.
How annoying is that one defeat to Kaizer Chiefs starting to look now? You know, that game week 20, when you lost it, 24 25, when you lost it, we were like, it's fine, we'll win the league, and then there's still a Champions League to play for. And then maybe we were going to lose anyway, but now it's starting to look like we're not going to lose. How annoying is those 2 minutes against Kaizer Chiefs are going to be come Saturday evening?
I'm remembering the words of the great Bitum Simane when he said, "Don't be greedy."
You said, because I thought about it after the game. Okay, I'm not annoyed, but it would have been nice. It would have been something to call ourselves. Anyway, this won't go there. It didn't happen. We'll go again.
Yeah, true.
Kennedy Mwene didn't have anything to do, did he?
Nah, Kennedy Mwene, in my mind, in my heart, it's Onyango, Goss, and Jody. But in my mind, it's Onyango, Kennedy, Goss.
I get you. In my mind, it's Kennedy number one. Kapalaya Consido. That's 5. If I should play, that's 5. Every season. That's 5. But yeah, stalwart for Sundowns for over many years. So we don't even in the starting lineup now because you know.
No, there's no panic. There's no panic when Moene is starting. When Goss is starting, there's excitement and anxiety. I hope he does well.
Do you think on Saturday we'll see Jody?
No. Not against Cape Town City. Moene again.
Okay.
Yeah, Moene again. I'm gonna give Moene a 6.
6, yes. Clean sheet.
Yeah. Lyle was good today.
He was.
You see, this is why I like competition because Moody was balling. So when Lyle comes in,
he has to. Was involved in both goals because he crossed for Domingo Aretapa and then Shalule finished. So he wasn't. And the second one, it's his assist. So he was involved in both goals. Lyle has been putting on these performances throughout the season, honestly.
Yeah. He's been good. The one game that really annoyed me was the first game against Chiefs Go FNB. That game, his performance bored me. Like it really But as the season progressed, he became so good.
He's one of our most consistent performers. He was throughout the season one of our most consistent performers. Over double digit goal contribution throughout the campaign.
For a left back, and he's not nominated for Defender of the Season.
That's madness. That's madness. You can't ask more from Lyle, honestly. You can't.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, rating
7. His jersey number.
Oh yes. Yes, that's what I was thinking as well. Um, Musa Libusa, hey, like today we were dealing with tricky customers. Neo Mayema, Ndumiso Mabena,
Mm-hmm.
Potsane was cutting in, and like I said, yeah, high because he was playing on the right Potsane. Yo, but man, Musa, man. You know, Hegibona Musa, no, man. I have that same feeling I used to have currents. Like, I
Yeah.
used to feel so at ease.
Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Clean sheet,
Yeah,
most likely 80% of the time, we want to keep a clean sheet when Musa Libusa is there.
that's true.
He's a sure bet for defender of the season. Yes, the Swallows boy played well. I understand. Yes,
Yeah,
for Amazon. They are here. Those guys who are mentioning, but Musa Libusa plays at a higher level, boy.
and you know what's funny? Musa didn't start playing season at all.
Tom, I actually,
Remember?
yeah, I remember. I was actually looking at that the other day. You know, Musa didn't start the season. Only
Mm.
Muchekale Nascimento started the season.
Yes, and then at times Brian Onyango,
Yeah,
but Musa Libusa had to remind everyone,
he is
this is who I am. Yeah, and
the
right in time for his contract renewal.
smart.
Mm.
Smart. Smart.
Same rating as Kennedy 6.
6, yeah.
Mm. Rushin Diruk.
Back to back clean sheets for Rushinle Musalibus. Like, hopefully they build something solid. You know, they've been good. Like Tawata, they've been good. Just that we haven't, when they played before Rushin team, we started conceding silly goals. Like we would win, but we would concede goals, and like I didn't understand why. But so now these back-to-back clean sheets give me hope for it. They can build on something because both of them are so good and at the right age, so good. Rushin 5.5.
Yes, I agree. One thing I want to add, Karushin, is that only small things, like small details about him, but I think it's also like he just got here in January, man. And another thing is, and he just came back today. Yeah, now he has the small things that he needs to fix about his game. Like, uh, uh, oh, the thing is that he always recovers. Kadi mistakes are high, or like maybe it'll be like a corner or a throw in, but like they all come. I think it's it's things that can be fixed by coaching.
And
So
he's going to get that gap season. So
yes, that's what I was gonna say. Hori, I'm happy. Hori, we're gonna get a good preseason, Lena, and if we can just say, Hori, this is our defensive pairing, and start the season, I promise you, we can do good things. Sundowns always does good when we have a settled defensive pairing and a midfield pairing. Elongre is settled. It's of dancers that's the wing back. We can switch, chop and change. The box, that box is the most important. Mm, mm. Yeah. Kuli Somodao. Kuliso needs to. He needs to. The way I see him. Yeah, no. Kuliso needs to up his game. But I will say against Swallows, he was okay. Look at him. He was okayish. Just hey, cross a ball or oh my god.
The whole the whole time. Like all Tapelo can Bola is not so good, but Tapelo can play 1-2 and get Kuba lining and try to cross or combination player high. Tapelo is good because not up top can. Kuliso can't do that. Can combination player Mupala can play 1-2, can cross the ball. He can defend. He can, yeah, he can. The defensive side of it can, but in a team like Sundowns where your fullbacks are very important. Look what Maposa and Laila doing on the other side. In a side like us, boy, you need to do so much better. Kulsum that reminds me of one-on-one Basaka. The opposition give him the ball, but nothing will happen. The opposition really give him the ball. And he does what he does. He needs to I don't know if it's he needs to work up here or he needs to work on his technique or something, but he needs to work very hard.
And we were saying, you said now, well, he wasn't like this Leopards. Leopards, he was always a threat.
Yeah, it's crazy. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened for him.
You know what? I realized though, like maybe I'm being too harsh on him. I think let's give him a chance, Lena. Go into another preseason, Sundowns, and let's start a new season and see. Yeah. Let's see if.
Well, definitely he must.
There'll be a change.
Well, he must be here next season. We want him here so that he can have another go. We can't judge or write off a player of one.
The debut is high for a team.
No, we can't do that. So also needs to be here next season, and we go again. We coach and let him improve where he improves. So hopefully next season is a better season. But for today, a 4 for me.
Yeah, same. AJ
played in the 6th today, no?
Yeah.
Is that who you wanted to talk about?
Yeah. AJ is no longer the same. And I don't think AJ. I think he can still give us a season, but beyond that, I'm happy to be proven wrong. I don't think AJ will still give us his best at the highest level consistently for more than 2 years, for more than a season going from here, like going forward. I don't think so.
Do you think his injury have a lot to do with it? Like he's not like an explosive or remember the previous review, yes, Passport, we spoke about how the best he's played for us was that first half of the season, 2019 season, where we went to Telkom knockout, where he was very, very good and he was energetic. He was doing a lot of work in midfield. You're right, he doesn't do that anymore. I don't know, because of the role. The role is different, or his body is not allowing him to do that anymore.
When the season started this season, he was still playing in that role because I expect him to have less work when Riva is there, because when the season started, we were playing Riva, Liana, Lehlompo. And then at one point, we were playing Riva, Liana, Le Bless, I think. I'm not sure. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. But I think it's a conversation worth having, because when I look at AJ 2 or 3 games, every 2, 3, let me say 3 to 5 games, let's a hamstring, let's a groin. And with AJ is well documented, like off the field. So I'm not sure lifestyle, but I think of that first half, 2019-2020 season AJ that I saw, and I thought, we've turned the corner at AJ. But now I get 100% sure, to be honest with you, if we can still get that out of him. If he's truly focused, maybe we can next season. But beyond next season, get 2021, 2022. Do you think 2022, 2023, you might still have AJ?
Not his injury record, the way it's been said, he's taking care of his body. I don't believe so.
Okay, now that we're here, let's say AJ got 2017-18 season.
Oh, wow.
Was that how many years?
Was it 4 or 5? Normally, it's between 3, 4, or 5, ne? Normally.
Yeah. Because Sundowns normally give 4 or 5. Over 4 or 5 years. So my question is, do you renew AJ's contract?
Like after next season.
I don't know. Whenever. Do you renew his contract?
If it's due now, like if we have had this June, like end of June 2021, I renew it. I give him a.
For how many years?
2.
He won't take 2 years. No player takes 2 years.
2.
Show me a player that has taken 2 years.
True. No, but who takes AJ for 4? He's 31, eh?
Exactly. That's where I'm going, Kataba. You see, I got you where I want you.
His age allows you to give him a 4-year contract, but his history with injuries and his body does not allow. So you're caught, boy. You're caught. And by not renewing his contract, do you risk like Umufa your rivals? I don't know. Next thing
I wouldn't mind AJ Adala Chiefs or Pirates, and to be honest with you, because exactly. And another thing is that if you give AJ 4 years now, 3 or 4 years, when is Mangaman gonna play?
No, I don't think. I do not think you can give AJ 4 years after, like, if it's true now. I don't think so.
Can you give him 3 years?
You can risk. The thing is, I don't know how good he is in the dressing room. You know, some players.
Another thing. It is alleged he's one of our highest earning players. So it means you are taking him from where he is. You are taking it higher, and he's probably going to give you 10 games a season, 10 starts a season.
Now you're asking me difficult questions. Now I'm here to review the game.
Remember when I started saying things end? Remember when I started saying that? It's something to think about, because when you look at it now, you have your Hashim Domingos who are banning on the bench, and they are 23, 24, 25, 26. You still have Bo Oluvuyo Pewa. You still have Bo Gran Mangaman. You still have
Lebus Pelele.
You still have Lebus Pelele. You still have Lebus, what, 26? You have Pelele who's what, 25, 26? Lebus Pelele, you can give them 4-year contracts now. You can give them 5-year contracts now. Easy. You can give Gran Mangaman is still an under 23 international. So
I see where you're going with this.
Exactly. So it's fine. We can pack it here and discuss it another time. But I'd love to see what people are saying in the comments about this one. I'd really love to see what they say. But yes, we can move on. Now going into AJ's performance, I think he was good today. Having said all that, I think AJ was good today.
Yes, he was.
I'll give him a 6.5.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. Mtobim Val.
It was not bad.
Mtobim Val was good today.
And I'm saying this like a surprise. I don't know why I'm saying this like a surprise. Like, yeah.
Even against Swallows, Mtobi was good.
Good. It was good. 5.5.
Are you saying AJ was 1.5 notches better than Ntobi?
But either Ruble AJ, but it can be AJ.
Are you saying if Ruble AJ, do you take him above 7?
No, AJ 7 and then Ntobi 5. I think that's a fair rating.
Can I give him 5.5? Rushin Deruk. Are you saying Rushin was ahead of Toby? Why Otava from Toby? Good rating. Why? Otava. No, boy. No, Mtobi is a 6, Katrin. 6. What do you mean now?
No. He's laughing.
Yes, sir. It's like I'm talking about it's like a hot potato. No one wants, like everyone wants to brush him aside. Guys.
No,
I'm telling you. Hashim Domingo was good as well.
yeah, he was.
Hashim was good today.
He was. 6.5.
Fully agree. I fully agree. One thing about Hashim Domingo, you're gonna get a player who's good in tight spaces. And over the first half, how much we were advancing the ball forward.
Mm-hmm.
Even count the amount of times where our balls were intercepted or the weight of the pass was not good. But Oliver Lehori, we were advancing forward more than maybe in the previous 5 games. Or there are some games in the previous 5 games where we played where we were not advancing the ball as quickly or with the aggression in it. Even our pressing today was very, very good. And I'd like to think Hashim also has like something to that. I thought it was very good today.
Gift.
I was happy with his performance. I love his hold-up play. Even though I asked myself, is that like any striker at Sundowns? No striker at Sundowns will just stay there and be like play like a traditional 9. Like you have to move around.
Omono is on the right. Right. In the box, so you have to move.
Yeah, but not to be honest, I was happy with Gift Mutuba's performance. I was talking to Neo earlier, and I don't think he was convinced, but he said something that I want to repeat. I don't know. How did you see Gift?
He was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll agree with okay, but I was just impressed, Kayan. I think with more games that he's playing Sundowns, he's getting a bit assured. Like he's no longer playing like I'm that guy who comes from vets and I have to impress you guys. Like I'm
hopefully start of next season she stays injury free and
yes,
seeing the best out of
and properly compete. Yeah. Gift 5.
Yeah.
Gaston?
4.
Wow. Okay. Like just like that, Ushab. Nothing else to say.
I think we spoke enough about Gaston.
Okay. Yeah. Footballer of the season.
Mm-hmm. You called him the best signing in world football.
World football. Yeah, ahead of Diogo Jota.
28 or 29 goal contribution.
28 goal contributions in 38 games.
Yeah.
Can you have when was the last time Sundowns had a new signing have this type of numbers?
Like this. Crazy.
Wow. Like I hate why I'm only thinking about it now. Like, I wish I had thought about this like earlier so that I can actually research it. By the time this is out, I would have researched it, but like I don't remember a new signing Sundowns come in and have this type of season.
Okay.
I think Jose Torrealba had a good season, but not this type of numbers.
No.
Castro was on double figures in his first season. He had 10 goals. I think Castro might be the closest, eh?
But to get 20 on your debut season and have actually almost 30 goal contribution, that's crazy, boy. That's and on is not. I don't think it's spoken enough of him. You know how many games he's won. Nikki, someone asked me like a couple of weeks ago how many games or points or has potentially won for Sundowns, and it's a lot. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. He deserves his football of the season, his players player of the season. He deserves it.
Well, yeah, really deserves it. Really deserves it. Even that goal, like that first goal, like what a poacher's goal, man. Like he had the presence of mind to attack the ball, and the technique he used, like it looked so soft.
Over the keeper.
Yeah, and his second goal, I've seen that goal so many times. I saw that goal against Amazulu. I saw goals similar to that. Oh, I got Chiefs Shapilek where it came from. And how many headed goals has he had? Chiefs, Stellenbosch, Amazulu, Bloem Celtic, Chiba. Wow, like almost half his league goals are headers. We haven't had a player who has such an aerial presence since Castro. Castro nadi better at all. And since him, like we've never had someone like a striker score so many goals that he had. But I'm really happy with Peter Shari. Really, I don't want to lie to you. Performance I don't know. Give him a rating.
8.
Oh wow, I was thinking of that.
No, 8. 8 is perfect. 8 is perfect.
Yeah. Wow. What a player. Who came on from the bench? Leslie Kapinga.
But somebody did go one.
Kapinga le Afonso le Maluleka. Okay, Kapinga, when he came on, there were those nice touches between him. Wait, man. Gaston Otsenetsi ki Grand Mangaman, ne?
Maybe 10 minutes late.
Oh yes, Kapinga had like he had those, like there was this nice move where we were weaving the ball through Kapinga, Gaston, I forgot who else, and I wished we had put on Kapinga like around the 65th minute or 63rd minute, like so they have enough time. I think Kapinga 4.5. Afonso, I want to give warning. Mido, I really didn't see him.
Same, I didn't see Mido. I'd be lying.
I didn't see Mido. Like, if you told me Horibai Jigis is a sub, I would believe you because I don't remember what he did. And I'm not even saying this in a bad way. Like, I'm being genuine. I saw more of Grand Mangaman than Mido.
Mido, same.
And Grand Mangaman was way later.
Less.
Yeah, I think I'll also give Grand Mangaman 4.5. Midole Afonso,
not available.
I didn't see anything. Yeah. Coaches?
7.
Less?
More.
No, more.
Because of the late subs. Normally, when we won a game but we normally give them an 8. So for the late subs, that's when they go.
No, I like your explanation. Yeah, I like your explanation.
So
yeah. That's it. One more game to go, and the season is over. Wow. Like all we'll have €3, and that's it.
But hopefully, Rabua in August, not too far.
Yeah. So all we have after the season ends, Saturday, footy Twitter games. After footy Twitter games, I think we must read the performance of team here in footy Twitter games.
We'll do that.
Definitely gonna do that. But yeah. Lovely win. A league win is the best thing. Is nothing beats a league win. I'm telling you now. Winning a league match is one of the best feelings ever.
King sheet. Oh wow.
Exactly. So yeah, that's it. We'll see you guys. Hopefully we'll see you on Saturday. Hopefully. Yeah, that's it. One more game to go. We leave the title and then we go again.
Yep.
Sure.